はい、皆さんどうもこんにちは。一つぼチャンネルへようこそ。いつもご覧になっていただきどうもありがとうございます。テシです。今日も銀座に来ておりまして、これからは、外国人の方にインタビューしていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。OK、はい、お願いします。Nice to meet you guys. Love your glasses.
Thank you.
Are they actual sunglasses?
Yeah, they're sunglasses. Yeah.
Wonderful. So I'm Tess. Can you please introduce yourselves?
My name's Amara. I'm traveling from Melbourne with my friend Jagdi.
Again, Amara?
Amara.
Okay,
Yeah.
my mom is Tamara.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Get rid of the T.
With the T.
Yeah, I'm Lucas from Germany. I just met these guys on the plane yesterday. Yeah.
Hey, were you sitting next to each other? Or how?
We were on the plane.
I was sleeping most of the flight there, but
So wait, you were were you in Australia?
No.
Where were you flying from?
From Cambodia.
Oh, you were all traveling in Cambodia?
No, so we were traveling from Melbourne, and then we had a layover in China,
I see.
and he got on from China.
Come from Melbourne.
Melbourne
you said.
as well,
Okay,
yeah.
wonderful. And you're in Germany, where?
Close to Berlin.
Could you give me some highlights? First about Australia and then about Germany.
Yeah, I think to be honest, loving the vibe of Japan. Just people really friendly and very, accommodating with anything. But yeah, English is a bit of a struggle, I think. And I'm vegetarian, so I'm really struggling with the food aspect of things. But
So hold on a sec. So can you first go with the Australian? Something about Australia.
something about Melbourne. Well, we're the hub for international food, I guess.
Yes.
And lots of tourists come to Melbourne for lots of different reasons. But yeah, we've got a lot to offer. Great coffee culture. Mostly
Very
friendly people.
multicultural.
Very multicultural.
Yeah.
I agree.
A lot of nature, a lot of greenery, a lot of beaches, and yeah, everyone's nice. Everyone's nice.
About some highlights from Germany.
Highlights in Germany?
Highlights.
I don't know. We have nice people, multicultural too, I guess, yeah.
So why did you pick Japan as one of your travel destinations this year?
I just decided last week to come.
Really? Why?
Why not? I always wanted to visit Japan. I'm big on anime and all of that, so I like the language. Hajimashite.
Hajimashite. Hi, hajimashite. よろしくお願いします。
Japanese at all.
No, why did you pick Japan?
It's different, like culturally different.
Yes.
So we wanted to experience something different to Australia and like the Western countries.
Different culture. I think just heard,
Good
lots
things
of good
about
things
it
about
always.
Japan and Japanese people. So wanted to come and experience that for ourselves.
So how has your first impact
Being vegetarian's tough, but other than
Me
that,
personally, I love the food. I had ramen yesterday and I really like that. I want to have sushi today. I don't know where, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay, so you're loving
Yeah.
the first impact
Yeah,
and
really good.
impressions of Japan.
Really good. The people are very welcoming. They're very nice. They're very accommodating. They want to help you. And yeah, it's just a really good vibe. Very friendly. Very fun environment to be in.
How do you find the prices?
The food is kind of cheap. The transportation is cheap too, so I'm happy about that. Yeah.
But
we're finding it's quite similar
Quite
to Melbourne.
similar
We were
to
saying
Melbourne.
with food,
Yeah. Definitely not cheaper. Yeah. If anything.
plans? So after Tokyo, are you going to be traveling to other places as well?
So I'm heading to the UK. I'm going to be in Manchester.
I don't really got plans, to be honest. I don't make plans.
Okay, you just
My next plan is to go to Akihabara now, and that's all I plan.
nice.
Then
Are
I
you
see.
going to go to Akihabara with him?
I think
Yes,
so, yeah, we are.
we
That's
are.
where we're heading right now.
Okay, so last question, since we're approaching the end of the year, would you evaluate this year how it was for you and also tell me whether you have any New Year's resolutions or anything like that?
New Year resolutions, I think I'm done with those because I never stick to them.
Same for me. No plans, no resolutions. But I like 2023. It was a nice year. There's some good music this year and stuff, so yeah. I like it.
Okay.
I've had a really crap year. I'm looking forward to 2020.
What happened?
I think, just so much, too many things to mention. But I think being here has just put a lot of things into perspective. So for me personally, I just want to look after my health, and I think there's no better place than Japan to come and experience that. Because stay true. So we want to just try and live in the moment and just see,
You should go to some Japanese bathhouses or onsen,
Yeah,
like the hot springs.
we're planning
thinking
to
about
do that.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
we need to.
So lots of wholesome experiences. I think that's what we came here for. And I think just being in this vibe and people, it adds to that atmosphere. I think more than anything, we'll get there.
じめまして。
はじめまして
すみません、早速日本語でと
大丈夫です
いうことで、ちょっと自己紹介をしていただいてもよろしいですか。
名前は
はい
アベルで、今20歳でワーキングホリデーで日本に来て、スペインレストランと鉄板焼きとガイドの仕事をしてます。
すごいですね。
ところでスペイン人。
スペイン人ですか。すごいですね。もともとなぜ日本に来ようと思ったんですか。
なんで日本に行こうと思ったかというと、15歳中学の時、みんなアニメ見てて、僕アニメ好きじゃなかったけど、日本語のことが気になって勉強し始めました。
すごいですね。それって独学で勉強したんですか。あるいは学校に通って日本語を身につけたんですか。
じゃあ最初は自分で勉強して、ですぐやめました。日本語の勉強。
そうですか。
で、2020年のコロナの時、また勉強して、で先生とスカイプで1対1のレッスンを受け始めました。
素晴らしいですね。で、今は日本に来て、日本に引っ越ししてきて何ヶ月ですか。
6ヶ月ぐらいです。
もう半年ぐらいが経っていて、で今までの、この半年での日本での体験ってどうでしたか。
すごく楽しいですけれども、少し寂しいです。
そうですか。
そうです。
なぜ寂しいですか。
もう大体仕事をして、今浅草に住んでるから、浅草寺の近くとか散歩してるんですけども、それ以外の旅行とか全然していません。ここで仕事をして友達作るのはちょっと難しいと思います。
もしそうですね、日本で国内旅をしようと思った時に、私のおすすめは九州の鹿児島にぜひ行ってほしいと思います。鹿児島に行った時に覚えてください。イルカゲストハウス。イルカって動物のドルフィンなんだけれども、イルカゲストハウスっていうゲストハウスがあるんですけれども、そう。あそこに泊まってすごいつながりが増えると思いますので、はい、ぜひ鹿児島に行ってみてください。ありがとうございます。頑張ってください。ありがとうございます。Muchas gracias.
¿Tú eres español, no?
Sí, él también habla español. Estamos hablando español.
¿Puedes hablar español?
Sí.
Amigo.
De hecho, hubiéramos podido hablar español, pero como hablas japonés perfecto, ya decimos en japonés.
Perfecto.
Enchanté, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Je suis Tess and Tess. And could you introduce yourselves?
Je m'appelle Arthur, du coup I'm French and with Madeleine.
I'm Madeline and we travel in Japan for 3 months.
For 3 months.
Are you half French and half Japanese?
Sorry?
Are you half French, half Japanese?
No,
Mixed?
No.
No?
full French.
So where in France are you from? Which part?
From Paris.
Paris.
Yeah.
Okay. And why did you pick Japan as your travel destination? Pourquoi au Japon?
Because for us it was a dream to come and we work a lot to make it reality, à réaliser le rêve.
Qu'est-ce que vous espériez en arrivant et qu'est-ce que vous avez découvert?
On espérait découvrir tout ce qui est nourriture, temple, comment les gens sont aussi, la culture. Et c'est encore mieux que ce qu'on imaginait, c'est tellement riche. Et il y a plein de d'un quartier à l'autre, il y a tellement une ambiance différente.
Ça n'a rien à voir, ouais, c'est plein de villes en une ville en fait. Et même après chaque partie du Japon a vraiment ses spécificités, parce qu'on a pu bouger aussi un peu partout. Et c'est assez impressionnant comment d'une ville à l'autre, les mœurs peuvent changer, les gens sont vraiment différents. Et ça n'a rien à voir, c'est impressionnant.
Oui, it changes from city to city, the people, everything, also the food.
Yeah.
The manger aussi.
Fried oyster.
Oh, you tried fried oyster?
Yeah.
À Hiroshima.
Hiroshima, oh yeah, Miyajima.
And
right?
Miyajima we did too.
Yes.
One of our favorite place.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Miyajima
wonderful.
we passed 2 days there and it was wonderful.
Wonderful. So what other things did you do on your Japan trip? Where did you go to?
Où est-ce qu'on a été en gros plus ce qu'on a fait.
Osaka, Kyoto, Miyajima, Hiroshima.
Nara.
Ouais,
Nara.
L'âge typique.
C'est ça.
Oui,
Ah si, on l'a fait.
aussi.
Ah oui.
Gokayama.
Oh.
On a fait Gokayama en fait.
Nagano, oui, on a
Nagano, on a fait. Et on a fait Akuba.
Ah, je connais pas.
C'est dans les montagnes.
Ah, et Gifu, vous avez vu la Gifu?
Gifu.
Le mont Gifu.
Ah oui,
le mont
oui.
Fuji.
Ah oui,
Fuji.
Fuji,
On
okay.
l'a fait aussi, ouais.
But not climbing because now
No.
there's too much snow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you go to the onsen, hot springs, la terre?
Ah, on a fait ici, uniquement.
On a fait des onsen où on pouvait avec les tatouages en fait.
Oh,
Ouais.
okay. But some places they allow also with
Yeah.
tattoos,
Yeah.
so it depends.
And that too.
So what other stuff about Japanese culture, la culture japonaise, that surprised you, both positive or negative?
Positive, je dirais c'est les gens ils sont gentils, ils font attention aux autres.
Ouais.
Et le négatif c'est la barrière de la langue.
C'est là?
La barrière de la langue.
Oh, the language, yeah.
Ouais. Et
C'est
parfois aussi, quand on demande son avis ou quelque chose à un japonais, il dira jamais non.
Yeah.
Et il va toujours nous donner une indication ou quelque chose, même si c'est pas exactement ou...
Du coup des fois on peut aller dans une mauvaise direction.
Ouais, ça nous est arrivé plusieurs fois où on se retrouve dans un endroit et en fait c'était pas du tout ça.
Yeah.
Et vous avez demandé à 3 personnes différentes.
Ouais.
C'est ce que je fais, demander à 3 personnes et si les 3 vous disent c'est par là,
C'est que c'est par là. Ouais. Bah, c'est ce qu'on fait maintenant du coup.
Ouais.
Ou en général les petits vieux.
Ouais.
Ouais, les personnes plus âgées, c'est une valeur sûre.
Ah, moi c'est l'inverse, je demande tout le temps qu'aux jeunes. Moi.
Ah ouais,
Ah, je demande plus ils sont jeunes, mieux c'est parce qu'ils ont le téléphone et tout.
Ouais, mais en général, plus ils sont âgés, plus ils parlent anglais, j'ai remarqué
Ah
aussi.
ouais
Ouais.
Oh, you think so? So that the older they are, the more they speak
Yeah.
English?
Même quand on comprend pas, ils nous parlent en japonais. Hein. Ils continuent tout le temps.
Keep on talking. all that.
Keep talking.
Continuez.
Always in Japanese.
So what are you doing in Ginza today?
Je voulais voir le marché aux poissons. Mais du coup c'est...
Tsukiji, mercato de
On reviendra tôt.
Parce qu'il est fermé. Enfin, la plupart des stores sont fermés, donc.
Et qu'est-ce que vous allez acheter pour vos parents?
Bah là comme c'est pour Noël, j'ai la valise elle est pleine à craquer. J'ai trop de choses.
Là, on a 5 valises pour revenir.
Ah, j'en étais sûr.
J'ai une liste de notes de tous les cadeaux tellement il y en a.
Oh, that you want to buy in Japan, tous les cadeaux.
J'en ai trop.
On a
Okay,
déjà.
can I see the list? Do you have it here?
C'est tout ce qu'on a déjà acheté en fait.
Mais quoi par
We
exemple vous
already
allez acheter
buy it.
You've already bought everything.
Not everything.
Acheté en fait, ok.
It just left.
Alors du
Saké.
coup, pour ma soeur, j'ai acheté des skincare, j'ai pris des chaussettes, des colliers de perles. Pour ma mère aussi, j'ai pris plein de choses.
Oh, wow.
Comme on est passé à Nara, j'ai des porte-monnaies en selle, des plus
So wait, that's all for your maman? The whole of it for your mom?
Là, c'est ma soeur.
Wow, everyone is getting so many cadeaux. Beaucoup de
A
cadeaux
lot.
pour tout le monde. Okay.
2 baggage.
Et pour mon père, le meilleur cadeau, c'est que j'ai réussi à trouver une figurine Goldorak.
Des dorayaki? No.
Grandiseur.
Grandisor. It's a...
Goldorak.
Exactement.
Oh, yeah,
On a
okay.
passé 2 jours à la chercher.
Ouais, elle est quelle taille? Elle est grande.
Non, même pas, elle est
comme
grande
ça.
comme ça. Mais c'est
compliqué.
une galère.
And so you both acheté tout, everything that's
Tout ce qu'on peut.
déjà, okay, tout complet. And so what to do in Ginza today?
456, enfin il y a une exposition, on va voir.
Et on a été manger dans un restaurant point de vue.
And what the Japanese food qu'est-ce qui vous a surpris le plus dans les plats?
Il y a beaucoup de fritures. Je pensais pas qu'il y avait autant
Tempura.
de fritures.
Là, les sushis c'est de l'huile, ça c'est beaucoup d'huile.
Ouais.
Il n'y a pas un plat qui est complètement démesuré qui vous a...
Les huîtres. Les huîtres, elles sont énormes.
Oyster.
Oyster.
Ah.
I have one last question. Since it's almost the end of this year, how was this year for you? Can you evaluate une évaluation de
l'année passée.
De l'année passée, yes.
Si tu devais évaluer ton année qui vient de
Yes.
passer.
C'est une de mes meilleures années forcément.
Pour moi aussi. Beaucoup de travail pour arriver ici. En fait, du coup, on réalise notre rêve. Après, c'est satisfaisant de voir qu'on a réussi aussi par nous-mêmes. Qu'en se donnant les moyens, en fait, au final, on arrive à peu près à tout ce qu'on veut faire.
And any New Year's resolutions?
Revenir. come back.
Travailler pour
Travailler, travailler.
A lot of work to come back here.
To come back again, to
Yeah.
travailler, and then voyager.
Ouais. And to see other
Prochaine fois.
countries or come back to Japan.
Okay, merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
And well, Merry Christmas to your family with all the presents together.
You
the
too.
cadeau. Okay. Merci. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too. By the way, what's your name?
I'm Tess.
Tess.
What's your name?
Eti and Reza.
And Reza. Can you see us? Yes. So where are you from?
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Where in Indonesia?
Jakarta.
Jakarta. Okay.
Have you been there?
Not yet. Well, many years ago, when I was a kid, 2-year-old, I went to Indonesia.
You should go there.
Yeah.
You won't going to Ginza 6.
Ginza 6, okay, with the luggage.
Yeah.
And when did you arrive in Japan? When did you get here?
I think 6 days ago.
Okay. And why did you, is it your first time in Japan? No.
7.
Seventh?
Yeah.
Seventh time. Sugoi. Nihongo mo. Do you speak some Japanese?
No.
So your 7th time in Japan?
Yeah.
For you as well?
Yeah.
No way. Okay, are you friends or sisters?
Friends.
Or is there something else?
Friends.
Friends? Okay.
Yeah, they help us and the scenery.
Yes.
Yeah, because also have four seasons. In
Yes.
Indonesia, only 2 seasons.
Only 2 seasons,
Yeah.
okay.
So that's why we always go to Japan.
That's nice. And what things surprised you about Japan in these many times that you spent here?
All people is so individualist. I don't know why. Because when maybe in June I come here.
Yes.
And at that time it's so rainy. When I across the street, there is a father using bicycle.
Yeah.
Bring her 2 children, and then fell. When I want to help him,
Yes.
They don't want. Just let me be.
Yeah.
Then it shocked me.
Right.
Yeah, because it's so different in my country. When somebody like fell or somebody got an accident, we must go
And help.
Yeah.
So you-
I mean, like more individualistic.
More individual.
Yeah.
But will you be coming back again 8th time, 9th time? More?
Of course, of
Yes.
course.
So you, okay, that's great. I hope you enjoy your journey
Thank you so
and
much.
also Ginza 6 next with your luggage. Okay, arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, you too. Bye bye.
And where are you from originally?
I'm from France.
France? Where? Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Where in France are you from?
I'm from Lyon.
First of all, could you give me some highlights about France and about Lyon?
I would say that it's very nice to live in because obviously it's quite small if you compare to Tokyo, so like you can do everything by walking. I had some bad experience in Lyon, so that's why I was like, oh my god, I need to go out, I need to move, I need to live.
Yes.
But I still love Lyon, and I definitely want to go back to my hometown, and like, yeah, I still love it.
What kind of, if I may ask you, in which way bad experiences with the city or the people?
Yeah, I've been a little traumatized because it's not that safe now. Like, I mean, it's a thing everywhere in France, I guess, and maybe even like in Europe.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm a little bored with it now. So I was like, oh my god, I need to go in a place where I feel safe, where I can go out and just like do whatever I want and dress however I want. So,
Yes.
yeah.
So what are other reasons that brought you to want to come to Japan?
Okay, I've always been interested in Japan because I don't know, like the culture is so different. I like the people, the way they act, the way they are in their own universe, kinda. I like that because I hate when people are like too much into your life. I like everyone doing his own stuff. So for me, Japan was perfect, and Japanese people really fit me.
いいですね。日本語は勉強中ですか？
いや、勉強してます。
あ、すごいですね。じゃあちょっと日本語で聞いてもいいかな？ゆっくり。日本に来てびっくりしたこと。驚いたこと。日本びっくりしたことはありますか？食べ物とか人々とか。
It's good. I love it.
Anything that
とても美味
surprised
しい
you?
です。
あ、美味しい。そうですか。
Anything that surprised me in
Yes.
Tokyo?
Yes, both positive or negative.
Okay.
Or also both, in both ways.
Positive, I would say it's actually really cute. I love Tokyo for that.
Which
But
part of Tokyo do you like?
okay, I live close to Nakano and I love Nakano a lot.
Nice. So you must have been to Koenji.
Yeah, I love
I
Koenji
used
a
to
lot.
live in Koenji.
Oh really? I love it. It's like one of my
Have you
favorite.
been to Koenji? It's really cool. Like
It's one of my
very-
favorite places. There's a lot of shop and like
A bit
good restaurants
dandy
and stuff.
neighborhood.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
really
yeah,
nice.
yeah. And the people are nice there.
yeah.
Also, I like Roppongi. I like Shinjuku a lot. Shibuya is fun. It's fun, but it gets boring at some point. But
Anything that has surprised you about like Japanese culture also in negative
yeah, like in negative.
terms as well?
Let me think. I would say that maybe. Oh yeah, the transportation is too expensive.
Really?
It's way too expensive. In France, it's like
Really?
basically like less than 2,000 yen for a month.
Per
Okay,
month?
for a month.
Oh,
For
okay.
whole transportation, like everything is free. Here, I pay that for a day.
A day,
so,
that's true.
Yeah, not that good, but
それはちょっと高いですね。
高いです。
Can you tell me if it was a good year for you, or like how do you evaluate this year?
I would say it's a good year because I traveled a lot,
Yes.
like a lot, even before Japan. Obviously, it's a new start for me. It's like a new chapter in my life. So yeah, it's a good year so far, and I did like amazing things, and I'm just like proud of what I did.
Do you have any follow-up questions on français so that we can
No, finish.
no hear
Okay.
any French? No.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
ありがとうございます。What part of Switzerland are you from?
From the German-speaking part, from Zurich.
German-speaking part. Okay, I have a brother in the French-speaking part in Lausanne.
Oh, nice.
Okay, it's beautiful. So could you start by telling me, are you traveling or living in Japan?
I'm traveling for 2 weeks, and this is my last week.
Can you give me some highlights on Switzerland first?
Sure. Well, compared to Japan, it's very tiny. I think the nature is really nice, and like the public transportation system, so you can get anywhere outside of the city, also inside the city with the train, with the trams, which I appreciate a lot.
And why did you pick Japan as your travel destination?
Actually, my boyfriend has a conference here, so I thought I would join him because it's a great opportunity.
Yes. Where's your boyfriend gone?
He's somewhere at the university.
Okay, so he's busy with the conference.
Yes.
Okay, and so were you doing some shopping in Ginza or just looking around?
Looking around, so we have 5 days in Tokyo, and I have some friends who have visited before, and I am choosing all the spots. I was in Shibuya this morning, which I liked a lot. And Ginza,
Very
just because,
busy.
Yes, I thought Ginza I have to do it, and also I have some stationery shops I want to visit.
Oh yeah, really
So,
big ones.
It's also here.
Just in Japanese. What is it?
It's
Your
just across
stationery?
the door. It's like very traditional
This is food?
stationery.
Is it paper?
No,
Paper?
it's like a paper, and well, it's wrapped really nicely as well.
Oh yeah.
It's like origami paper or like cards and everything. So
You know what they say? You made 1,000 origami, and you can say one thing. You can ask one thing to the god. No?
1,000 origami.
Yeah, you know
That's
the,
a lot.
the cranes
Yes.
that maybe if you go to Hiroshima, it's like
Yeah.
full of them. They're also a symbol of peace.
So I have to do 1,000.
1,000. You
Okay,
have to,
I will
think
start
the paper
tonight.
might not be
I
enough.
think it's 1 million actually.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yes.
come on, you're
No.
exaggerating, pushing it.
But I'm going to a second stationery shop, so I'll buy more origami paper so I can make.
so you can spend
You have to buy
day,
more.
I'll start with 1,000 and then I'll see if I can
spend
get
the day and night to make
Yes.
the origami.
I have a very long flight back, so
Oh
maybe.
gosh, do you have to do a stopover somewhere?
No, it's a direct flight.
Okay.
I think it's 14 hours.
Oh gosh, yeah, that is a long
So
flight.
1,000 origami will be made on the flight.
So, what were your expectations about Japan, and how was what you saw compared to those expectations?
I was expecting it to be very clean, and it is very clean. I was expecting it to be very polite, which it is also. Lots of food, which yes, but I'm a bit overwhelmed by all the food.
Too many options.
And I guess because you never really know, is it salty, is it sweet, and you're like, okay, I guess I'll try. So the food is very good, but it's hard to pick and
Understand
what you're eating. Yes.
Do you eat everything, or
I
kind of?
I don't like meat so much. I'm open to whatever comes,
Yes.
but sometimes you just eat something and you're like, I think this was meat, maybe not, who knows.
Okay, and anything else that I don't know surprised you about Japan, both in positive or negative terms?
I think it's really nice how there's like the big city, but also always like gardens or nature spots around that you could visit and like relax a bit. And I wasn't expecting that, and I really enjoyed that.
And lastly, so do you spend all the time in Tokyo? Mostly, no.
We actually went to Kyoto first. We spent a couple of days there. Did a one-day trip to Osaka, which was crazy. And then
in which way was it crazy?
Well, I mean, we were only in this one part, like a super busy street with lots of shops and like music everywhere and like crazy things everywhere, but fun, but also a bit crazy.
Yeah.
And then we did one day in Kanazawa, which is in the north, in a ryokan, which was really nice to kind of see a very different.
Did you go to the hot springs as well?
Yes.
In the ryokan, yeah. How was that?
Really nice. Also nice after because we walk around so much, and I was like, oh. So it was nice to relax. And yeah, now the last days of Tokyo.
Did you feel comfortable with another Japanese girl naked with you?
Sorry?
Do you feel comfortable naked with other people?
Well, in Switzerland, I mean, we don't have a lot of sauna in Switzerland, but a bit, so I'm used to it a bit, I guess, to having other naked people around, so it's okay.
And what can you say in Japanese?
Arigato, and konnichiwa, and yeah, sumimasen.
Sumimasen, very important. You're using the sumimasen. It's his second day in Japan, actually.
I thought I would use it all the time, but I've never used. This is the first time I've used sumimasen.
But you know the sumimasen, you can actually use it to say thank you as well. When someone does something for you, and you're like, you know, because you feel sorry that they tried so hard for you, so you're like, sumimasen. Like, could you please evaluate how was this 1 year for you?
Long, crazy, but I think Japan was a perfect end. I mean, it's not done yet, but almost. So, good way to end the year.
I know you have a boyfriend, but what do you think about Japanese boys?
They all look so young because they have no beards.
Yes.
So they're a bit too young.
You need beard.
Yes, I think I need beard.
It's like the beard thing in Japan is seen as not clean.
Clean, yes.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So in Japan, there's actually a lot of also men's salons for
to shave.
Yeah, to what is it like the laser to do like actual laser. Also only men's salons and also women, but like only men was really popular as well.
I guess no Japanese boyfriend. The bad boy.
ありがとうございます。はい、皆さんここまでご覧になっていただきどうもありがとうございました。次回もお会いしましょう。またね。ありがとう。